A memo is being brought forth to the Federal Executive Council, and I'm happy to tell you that it has been approved for the reform of National Youth Service Corps. For over a decade, 1973, that this scheme has been funded.
So my country people, I don't come again. You know, like I always say, anytime I get something interesting, story way sweet, story way makes sense, I dey carry and come so that we'll talk and together. So today I get another story we dropped yesterday. This story has been trending online. People have been reacting to it, and I want us to talk this story together. I want us to look at this story. The Nigerian government has finally brought out a strategy. The Nigerian government has finally said they want to reform the NYSC, which is the Nigerian Youth Service Corps, and they want to reform it. This corps has been in existence for 53 years. This is the first time they want to reform it. And according to the federal government, what they want to do will help bring more meaning, will help Nigerian youth more when they are going for this course. So this video, I'll be playing it for you so that you watch what the Minister of Youth said. Okay, look, just listen to the video.
A memo is being brought forth to the Federal Executive Council, and I'm happy to tell you that it has been approved for the reform of National Youth Service Corps. For over a decade, 1973, that this scheme has been funded, created by the country for national unity and civil after the Civil War. 53 years later, part of the reform of Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the reforms have led to a lot of ways which have incorporated the Ministry of Youth and even the youth itself to put together an half of a century review of the challenges the NYSCs are facing. And these have addressed the issues of Ministry of Youth Development, Ministry of Education, and also the Office of the Special Advisor to the President to work together for the development of the reform framework. The goals are simple and straightforward. We want to build an NYSC out of just mobilization of program. We are looking and working for the strong partnership for skill development, job creations, possibility, and national growth. The key reforms are stated clearly to put a call of data in digital way and a self-development core members for security and also attentions in special issues. These are prepared to even the structures of the reform of NYSC. This memo continues by putting hope and also preparing a better state of camps in all states of the Federation, making the state government, the subnational, a clear standard orientation camp for all young people. And also the passing out parade should be redesigned from just a parade to a ceremony, a graduation ceremony properly. And also it's been approved that professionalism of each corps member's identity of a scheme to be introduced.
Now, I hope you listen to what the minister said clearly. Now, this is what is trending right now. Now, you know, in time past, most concerned Nigerians have been complaining that this issue of NYSC, this NYSC scheme now, is it actually helping Nigerians? Is it actually helping the Nigerian youth? Because year in, year out, people pass out from this scheme every year, and you tend to discover that they pass out, there's no skill, there are no jobs, and they keep recycling this every year. Now, waiting federal government they recycle every year. People go comot for NYSC, they no go get job. Some of them don't have skill, and so it looks like this thing is not helping Nigerian youths anymore. This thing is not even making sense. So people have been clamoring for this before. So right now they want to, number one, they want to take it from the military. They want to take it back to civilian. Now what it means is that the NYSC now will be handled by a civilian leader. Like the DG of NYSC now will be a civilian. You know, before it used to be military. So right now they want to take it back to civilian. So they said they have a lot of things in place that they want to do, because before that they used to do 3 weeks in the camp. Right now it's going to be 6 weeks. It's going to be 6 weeks. And number one, they are going to change their uniform. It's not. I believe it's not going to be the khaki that they used to wear. So they are going to change their uniform. They are going to change so many courses in the camp. They are going to like I said, they are going to bring back their leadership to civilian. And the advisor to the president on policy and coordination, Hajia Hadiza Bala Usman, she said something. She said the reason why the government is doing this is to make sure that they have instilled the right skill into the Nigerian youth. Anybody going to the camp right now will select, will choose the course they want to do. There will be available courses. They will teach people tech skills. They will teach people agriculture. They teach people different things. So as you are going in, now what you want to do, you go choose. So that after your orientation camp, you will have, after the whole exercise, you know the right thing to do. Even if you are not yet employed, you should have something on your own to be doing.
53 years. This is the first time there has been a holistic reform. The reform areas speak to all the strategic aspects of the NYSC, starting from the area of the main area of deployment. How are you registering in the NYC? What modality is being used to post you to several states? How are we recognizing the areas where we have security challenges? What constitutes the period with which youth corps are in camp? We've looked to see what we need to do to recognize people's skill set, to recognize what it is that Nigeria needs from the Nigerian youth after graduating. We've segmented the NYSC across 11 different core streams. We have looked to see what are the areas that exist for Nigerian youth that Nigerian youth are interested in. So we looked to see how many streams can be done. By stream, I mean the type of additional training we can provide you as a graduate in having graduated from the university. So within the orientation camp, there is a new structure where you have the first 2 weeks, which speaks to laying a foundation on civic responsibility. You'll be made aware of what it is that civic duties means, our national values, leadership development. The next 2 weeks, we look to career mapping, basic accounting literacy, skills, business planning, access to finance. How do we access finance? And then we intend to introduce a structured career day program to enable COP members engage directly with the public. But importantly, the final 2 weeks, which is a minimal period, we intend to have a focused COP stream specific training. This aligns with the COP member's designated stream based on his choice, based on his academic background and skill profile. We've designated 11 core streams across NYSC.
So I believe this is a good one if they implement it well. And I believe a lot of Nigerians will have relief, because most people have been concerned about the way NYC people, the way Nigerians will come out from NYC and they will still have nothing to do. Some will not have skills and all of that. But then there's an angle to this. I've been thinking there's an angle to this, because taking this completely from the hands of the military to the civilian, knowing fully well that some of these orientation camps most of them are not situated in the city. So I'm talking about insecurity now. So if, because the presence of the military in the camp at least gives some people some level of confidence in the security area. So if you take this thing out of, away from the army or the military now, how secured are these camps going to be in the hands of civilian? Because everybody know that where military is, at least some level of security is guaranteed. So if we take this away from them now and hand it over to civilian now, what are the modalities in place to at least give people confidence? Or are they going to make the orientation camps and they are going to maybe make people do the orientation camps in their respective states, or they are still going to be pushing people in different states? Because security is the most important thing. Personally, I served in Kano, and the orientation camp of Kano State government, or in Kano State, is in Karaye, far from the state capital. So it's very far. So are they going to provide security to these people? Or, because taking it from the hands of the military pose a question here. It poses a question here, because security has to be guaranteed. If army or if the military is not going to be there, how secured is this place going to be? And I believe that is going to be questions on the minds of Nigerians. Because taking people away from their state to states that they have not been, and then taking them to camps that are far from the capital of that state, which we believe that security is more strong. to the outskirt of the state, is the security of these corps members going to be guaranteed? That is another angle. But then the other aspect of it that they said they are doing it so that they will bring in more courses so that people can be equipped. Because I tell you the truth, some people pass out from NYSC without having nothing. They don't have nothing and they don't get jobs, no skills, and they are just in the streets. So I believe this reform is needed and is timely if properly implemented. So please, if you have your own take on this, you can drop it in the comment. And if you have contrary view to this, you can also drop in the comment. Let us discuss. The reason why I bring all this in here is for us to talk so that we'll arrive at a common ground. Remember, this channel is issues of the moment. So we talk things that are happening at the moment. So do you think what the government is doing now is the right thing, or do you think it's not the right thing? So drop it in the comment. Let us discuss it together. And don't forget, if you are a newcomer on this channel, please go ahead and give us a like, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel so that anytime, and turn on the notification bell so that anytime we post a content like this, you will be the first to know. So let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you.